Words Never Spoken. Welcome back, everybody, to Words Never Spoken, episode 24. What's the title of this one? What we talking about?
I did
I know what we're talking about, but...
first time on Shrooms.
Yeah, okay.
The Austin Toles experience.
Yeah, man. We're going to talk about the journey, the trip, man. Shroom trip, man. First time on Shrooms. Okay, all right, so the title was a little late. Yeah, guys, first of all, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. We have footage from this experience, and I was going to ask you if you want me to airdrop it to you to make it easier, or you just
that's fine. You can airdrop
okay,
it.
because that might get it done fast, to be honest, because after that Wednesday or Thursday, I know I'm going to be retarded busy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll send that to you tonight. But we'll have footage because I documented some of the trip as he started, and as he was going out, and then as it kind of ended. So yeah, we're going to talk about what he felt exactly. Remember, it's his first time doing shrooms. The only thing he did was hear about it from me and YouTube. Yeah. And it was a good experience. I'll tell y'all that right now. But Austin, if you could introduce yourself and plug up.
For sure. You already know what it is. It's your boy, Austin Toles. Austin Toles Network on all my social medias. Yeah, go check out I Don't Even Know For Real Volume 1 on all your favorite streaming platforms.
That's what's up. He's gonna be releasing a project every Friday in January.
Yeah, as long as my distributor works with me, every Friday.
Okay, I got you.
But I uploaded them all. I'm just waiting for them to get approved.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're pending, but they're uploaded.
And I heard his first one, and I was impressed, man. It was even better than I thought it was going to be. There's a few standout tracks, in my opinion. But he got this one track saying that I can still rap, or I still rap.
Yeah, I can still rap.
Girl, if y'all go across to his album, Apple Music or whatever, just listen to that one. Let that be the one to see if you're going to get the whole thing. That joint was fire, man. And so I look forward to, I already heard some of the sneak peeks during his trip. I was his babysitter, so yeah, we'll get into that, man. First of all, how did it feel, man? Like, were you nervous? What are your expectations?
Well, all of our subscribers, they know I'm all about drugs. Mm-hmm. So they know I've been looking forward to trying them. So, shrooms though, it was probably one of the most ones I wanted to try because you talked highly of them.
Mm-hmm.
You your quote, I have this quote from a few months ago, and you was like, you believe that everybody should trip at least twice in their lives.
Yeah, I want to say twice a year, to be honest. But yeah, at least twice in a life. I remember
twice
that.
A week? It's like,
no. But you're right, though. I remember saying that. You got a goddamn good memory.
Yeah.
I remember saying that because the first one, just in case it was a bad one,
yeah,
you could combat it. And for those that are comfortable with tripping, in my opinion, purging twice a year, at least. Twice a year is enough. If you want to do more, you could do more.
Yeah.
But at least twice a year, man.
I'm going to be a weekly subscriber to a trip. I'm just saying.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So
who needs Disney? Say no.
Yes. Trip. Austin had a good trip. He had a good trip, man.
It was amazing.
So we started maybe at 4. It was 4:20.
Yeah.
And I recorded it again. We'll put the footage out and everything like that. And it started kicking in maybe in an hour when we stepped outside and we saw and I don't want to mention the locations because
that's cool.
I don't want people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
when we tripped outside and you were looking at the sky,
mm-hmm.
I'm so convinced that your vision was changed a little bit at that point.
Okay.
And the sky
because what I saw in the clouds.
Yeah, it was a beautiful red sunset already, but you still picked out. Wow, that's red, and it was red, but it wasn't. I knew it wasn't as red as what you were seeing as was I was seeing.
Yeah.
But okay. Shout out to Shawnee's. That's what's up.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
because the first time I saw a dagger. The first time I saw a dagger
in the clouds.
In the clouds, and then the second time, I forget what I saw. I saw a budding rose petal. Like I saw.
Yeah, that was way little
I
later
saw
on.
the stem. Yeah, later on. It was later on.
Yeah.
I saw the stem
and
with
we just
the
started
two
shiny,
flowers. The two flowers come up, and then I saw the head later.
Dang.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Dang.
I knew you would like the red.
And so the clouds at that point, they look like a dagger. What about internally? Did you feel anything inside at that point?
I kind of just, I don't know. I would say like in control. I guess like I was just there.
Yeah. Yeah. Then we walked off to some bleachers. We kind of chilled. It was like one of the least coldest days. It was probably like 50 degrees. And guys, I think we were there at this location probably for like 4 hours. I would say something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, time flew. We got there around 4:45ish. I knew I had to call my doctor at
6:30.
At 6:30.
Yeah.
And so we at least stayed there for that long. Then as I walked away, man, it was such a short period of time, but it seems so adventurous now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was, bro. Like I climbed up the
playground,
the play set or whatever, and I was up there. And when I was up there, and I turned my camera on myself and started documenting the trip.
Yeah,
and I'll say that's where I started a realization phase of realizing that I don't appreciate enough.
Dang.
Like it started up there. First though, before it was like, I don't appreciate enough. First, when I first turned the camera on myself, the flash was on because it's dark outside. And I'm looking in the light and I'm like, oh, this is not no normal light. It was like they was it was like a rave, like a party going on in the actual where the light comes from.
Yeah.
The deeper I looked into it, it was like the like the Jones. It was party.
Yeah.
I think that may have been all of the different electrical currents that create the light.
Yeah.
But it looked like a party. It looked like the electricity was party.
See, yeah, and I could get to that. I like because when you do more, I think this was 3.5 grams.
Yeah, that's all we did.
So that was like a good beginner trip. When you do more, Austin, you're gonna not only think, you're gonna be convinced. Like you just sit there and you kind of see the stuff moving. You see it moving. And you're like, okay, I know it's not moving. Like, physically, I know if I go there and put my hand here, it's going to be there. It's not moving. It's not like So you analyze it, and when I came and I analyzed it, it was just an amplified version of what you described.
Got you.
And it was kind of like, I got even down to the point where I seen every bit of light first hits your eye in the back of your iris, then points it back and forms the image. It's like I was seeing that process.
Yeah.
And that's what caused it to do the thing.
Yeah, like the Matrix.
Yeah, man. And we caught that, like you caught a candid video of that.
Yeah.
Where you just recording and your intention was to say something.
Yeah, you're actually, like, I was about to continue about how I realized I lack appreciation, and I got distracted by that. Wow. That's crazy.
For real?
But I believe it. That's crazy.
For real? Oh, man, we got to talk about that. That's dope. No more
dope.
Secrets comment for
we're
the
gonna
viewers.
talk. Hopefully you're coming back on for one of these part twos.
Okay, yeah, we gotta talk
sneak
about
peek.
that.
Nobody
Hey, comment
knows.
if you can if it was a joint or was it more than that?
Yeah.
But
so yeah, that's when I realized that. Oh, it looks like something popping in there. Like, so I have footage of me like looking down into the light, examining in the light, pointing out what I feel like dancing. And I'm like, wow, that's bright, but it didn't hurt my eyes like bright lights normally do.
Yeah.
It was like I could see it. And then when I backed up, I saw the light lift. Like, you know how normally when you have a flashlight going straight up, you see like the light through like it's like faint. Yeah, you don't actually see the beams of light. Yeah. You just know that the light is pointing. Yeah. I saw the actual beams of light.
Right.
And I was able to like follow them around and like, you know what I'm saying, like watch them bend. Like I saw them bending as they were growing. So I saw the light for what it, like the actual beams, not just the mist with the light on it.
Yeah. And see, like, I don't know why it feels so good knowing someone else that it's kind of like confirmation, even though I already know by now, but even hearing you say it now, it's kind of like, man, I'm not crazy. It just feels so, I'm just so happy to hear that you experience stuff, and it's comforting to hear you express the similar stuff. I don't know why, man. I guess because you want to share the beauty so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just
like
everybody.
I haven't stopped talking about it.
Bruh, yeah, and it's going to be more, man. Yeah, man, like, and I tell a lot of people that, like you said, you tell everybody you gotta try this, like, and it's almost like you don't know what we're missing out on,
right?
That we don't look over, And what I like to describe it as, I love this illustration, is when, say you might wake up and you see blinds and there's like a ray of light coming through the blinds, right? And there's dust you can now see because of the ray of light, And but we know that dust that must be there the whole time anyway, but that allowing you. That's what it's like. Yeah. It's like shows you that beam of light that shows you more of what is in existence right before your eyes.
For sure.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. So as I'm seeing Austin doing this, I'm just happy for him. I'm also a little paranoid because the park was dark, and I was like, I don't really know this area. But I said, this is a pretty nice area, so I was like, I think we all right. So I was a little nervous, but Austin's reaction kept me more calm than he thought. Because I saw you smiling and... Because, I mean, you could be really good or really bad because it's going to be like, what was that? Like, did you see that? Like, can you explain when you first saw the lights flutter thing? Like, how was that like?
To be honest, it was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I never had a moment where I was fearful.
Yeah, that's what's
I never had a moment where I was paranoid to the point of a bad trip. Mm-hmm. I had one paranoid moment where the dude had brought his dog out, but we couldn't tell he had a dog at the moment. Right. And he said something. He was like, "Hey, get over here." And I never turned around so quick.
But that's such if you did not want something to happen, that is exactly what you don't want. Somebody to say, "Get out of here," and he happened to be talking to a dog. How ironic is that, bro?
Yeah, like
that's funny. I remember that.
And I was like, look. I never turned around so fast and so uniform. Like, it was crazy.
And I saw it was a dog, so I knew he was talking to the dog. Yeah. But you made me think twice about it, but I was like, nah, I think he's on this dog. Yeah. So he was like, oh, I ain't see a dog over there. I was like, yeah, that shit was funny, man. So a guy yells, get over here, because we started going by the bathroom, which was the only lit area. Yep. And so it could have seemed kind of mischievous or whatever. Because really, what are we really doing there for real? Yeah. So hearing that guy, we didn't know if it was the park people or not, man.
Yeah. So that was the only paranoid moment. Other than that, though, I honestly, it was most of the trip. I was like, am I even tripping?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. Like for the first hour or two, I was like, nah, I don't feel nothing. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, good.
Good. Yeah, I was looking. I saw the clouds. I saw more detail in the clouds and stuff than I normally do.
Yeah.
But I still didn't think that was tripping. I was just like, oh, I'm finally seeing the sun, or it's finally seeing the sky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that was part of it. I think that was part of it. And while we was also on the playground, after the lights is when I realized that I don't appreciate enough. Like I was like, I don't appreciate my friends and the talent level of the people that I'm around. Everybody I'm around is extremely talented or beautiful.
Because we were in the car. Like, did you realize or feel anything different? We were playing his music in the car. So I want to, like, and I think that might have kickstarted some of those feelings too. Because I saw you. Yeah. And I was slightly lit. But it's like, even just a little bit I had, just not, it wasn't shrooms, but, it was just the THC joint. And, I was so happy because I was able to feel another level of your energy. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, I just kind of observed, because that's why later I suggested, I said, put on another song just to see.
Yeah.
And I loved hearing your appreciation for the lyrics, and you kind of like narrated every one of your artists that came on. It was a beautiful story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dog, not only these songs are already fire, but with you lit and it's your friends, it's kind of like, dang.
Yeah.
So I liked hearing you say that, dog.
Yeah, that was amazing for me because Like Gino would always talk about different pockets in songs. Like he would always ask me how I like, bro, how did you find that pocket? That's the perfect pocket for this song, for this beat. Like nobody would think of this. And it wasn't until I was on the shrooms listening to music that I realized, oh, this isn't a normal pocket. This is kind of abnormal. Like everybody don't fit this piece of the beat.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, I see what Gino means now. Like I see what he hears when he hears music. That's what it was. Like I could hear what he hears.
That's fire.
And it was dope. And I realized, like when it came to that appreciation, both of the music, of the artistry, and the people that I created these things with, it's like, yo, we're hella talented, bro. Like we might be some of the most talented people in the world, bro. Like not everybody can do what we do. Yes, millions of people can, but there's billions of people in the world.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? So it's still standout.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And so your feelings of appreciation. Share what you want. I ain't gonna throw it out there, but I think you wouldn't mind. But you hit people up, right? And like, what made you choose your person? And how was that? Because you were in such a loving mood, right? Like you had a loving type
everything was love, bro. Like because that's who I really am at heart. Like if my body was to explode and the only thing you had left is what is Austin Toles, it would be just pure light and love.
That's fine.
For everybody, for everything, for like literally anything and everything. No boundaries. Like I'm not thinking about gay, straight, black, white, rich, poor. It's a love for everybody and everything. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. So so I started thinking about obviously I went straight to Keisha. She used to after I realized I don't appreciate enough is when it went over there to her.
So you felt like you didn't appreciate her enough?
I felt like we didn't get to peak. We didn't get to have. We didn't get to really show or either of us experience what true love was with the other. It was too much noise in the way. And so it made me, I was like, I got this song called Yesterday. You've heard it. And it's about Keisha. And in that song, I basically explain how I have the urge to see her every day, to talk to her, and I know I can't. So since I can't reach her or see her, I go past her old homes that I know, you know what I'm saying, that I, like, one of them I helped her move into, and then the other one, I've picked her up from when me and my friends have picked her up from when we were doing stuff. And so I was like, so basically the song is, yesterday I went over to your old house, nothing's changed, it just ain't got no soul now, you know what I'm saying, because you're gone. You're not there no more. So it's just a house now. And I talk about the desire to hit her up, how I still look at the pictures, all the pictures we've taken over the years of knowing each other and all of that stuff. And so I had to hit her up because the way that it all ended was so abrupt. It was really fucked up for the way it ended. To be honest, it was really fucked up. So I had to hit her up. Oh, listen, Ma, Keisha is I got a song that says she the one. Like, I'm in love with that girl. Like,
I was just thinking,
business.
No more secrets. I was just thinking, what is he gonna tell his future wife? She's gonna hate everybody that rhymes with the word Keisha. Like, I'm like, dang, like, it's gonna be like, she gotta be something. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna be like, was Keisha like that? Like, oh my God, dog.
Bro,
no.
Listen, And I keep saying that I need somebody to lock me down before everything pops off, before I get money. Because if a girl don't lock me down before I get money, I'm not going to know whether she here for me or the money, and I'm going to just be a hoe, right? I know this. That's my whole
I was thinking about
thing.
that. And I totally agree, man, because one of my favorite battle rappers, Daylight, he met his wife at a gas station. He was cleaning car windows. It was a side job. He actually was balling at the moment. And he purposely wanted to meet a girl at the gas station, asked him to clean the windows. And they're married to this day. But my point is, when I get big, I would love to just walk in the store as a regular nigga.
Yeah.
I'll just see and that doesn't mean I want girls falling to their feet while I'm a regular nigga. No, I mean I just want them to give me a fair shot.
Yeah.
And if they give me a fair shot as a regular nigga, then later on I will reveal, yeah, by the way, I got this pet lion in the back of this mansion. It's all good. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just don't pay attention to the cars. Don't scratch up the 2 Mercedes in the cars. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, you know what I'm saying, see what happens.
To speak to me hitting Keisha up.
Yeah.
I said we all look. At the off chance that somebody is watching that knows her,
right,
and knows me and knows what's up, and is actually like able to be in communication with her, this is what I sent her. All right, I'm about to read it. Wait,
do you want to do this?
I'm about to read it live on air. This is what I sent to Keisha.
Dog, you don't gotta do this, dog.
I need to. It's an off chance. It's the off chance that this is when she hears it.
Okay. Like, okay, I understand. Okay.
I texted it to her, found out I blocked. I FaceTimed her, didn't get no answer. FaceTimed her, didn't get no answer.
Yeah.
I emailed it to her, and now I'm about to say it live on air.
Oh, okay. The email was smart.
Okay.
She said, uh-oh. The email was smart.
So look, this is why I said, transcriber, get ready. I'm only going to say this once. I said...
I'm like, bruh.
All right, let's get this. Let's get it, bro. It's not. Go ahead. It's beautiful. I said, I'm sorry for how I left things off. I miss you so much. I love you more than you will ever know. I wish I could see you again and go grocery shopping with you. That was the last thing we did together was go grocery shopping.
That's another level right there,
bro. That
yeah, dang.
All right. And she cooked too. Anyway, I want you to know you are always right, and I know you've only ever wanted the best for me. Knowing you and falling in love with you is my heart's greatest pleasure, and keeps me going still to this day, and always will. I love you, Keisha Charles. Please accept my love and apologies. That's what I sent her. Yeah. And like when I called, it was like leave a message, leave a voicemail or whatever. And I started talking, and by the end of it, I was like, I don't even want to say this over the phone. I'm trying to see you. And I hung up.
Yeah.
like that's how deep it was, bro. Like,
right.
Nigga. And I probably would have never done that had I not, like, had I not had the ego completely wiped out.
Right.
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
And he thinks he had the ego wiped out. Now, man, when you do 7, which is twice as much as he did, bruh, you either gonna be. I'm trying to think how I think you would act with 7 grams. Excuse me. That was sweet, yeah.
I might cry.
Yeah,
Everybody
might cry.
keep asking me if I cried. I was like, nah, not this time.
Yeah. See the crying. Yeah, the crying I did the first time, but I had balls, bruh. I did 3 tabs the first time, which is maybe equivalent to the first time I did 3 tabs, which is probably equivalent to about 13 grams. And because I wanted to make sure that
you had the full.
It was, not only that, but that I wasn't at the tipping point of getting a trip, and I wouldn't wake up and say, "Oh, I just needed a little bit more."
Yeah.
I would say, "No, I want to make sure that you took enough to get out of there." And I remember, I cried for 2 hours. No, I cried for like maybe 30 minutes. Laughed for 30 minutes. Cried for another 30 minutes. Laughed for 30 minutes. And this is funny. This was the time where Soulja Boy and Chris Brown were allegedly about to fight.
Oh, they was about to have a boxing match.
Oh, my God, yeah. Oh, my God. I'm crying like bawling, right? And I'm balling because I see all the complexity of the world, and I'm like, oh, we don't know crap. We're so egotistical, and we don't know crap. And then for some reason, it was on my YouTube, Soulja Boy was, and he interviewed with another light skinned dude. I could tell from the trip. I don't know if it was obvious in real life, but while tripping, I said, "Oh, he hired him to ask him these questions. This is staged." I laughed for 30 minutes because he was just playing the game. Just like, I'll beat that boy up. And he said, tell him to hit me like he hit Rihanna. Tell him to hit me. And I'm crying, man. Like, to this day, I got to review that interview, like, after I get lit. You know what I'm saying? So, Shawnee said I had ecstasy and Molly once. You could tell she had Molly once when she spelled it like that. Molly, but nah, I feel you. that Jane sound like one of them Nickelodeon cartoons, bro. Oh, like that be coming on after 10 a.m. Like, you see Pico and Molly. Yeah. And Ecstasy and Molly one time. I cried that time. Oh, yeah. So, you would cry, but the trick to me is getting it done and not feeling bad that you crying because you blossom after that. It's like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, because I'm a crier anyway.
Okay.
Like, when I see the videos of the kids being surprised by their parents who were in the military and was overseas and just came home, I cry.
Say my bad.
I cry. Yeah. When I see, like, if I'm watching a movie or a series and somebody important dies, like somebody important that dies to the person, like, for example, in Burn Notice, when his mom basically sacrificed herself so that her son and them and the baby could get away free. She basically like waited for all of the bad guys to get to the house and then she set the explosion off. But she had to be in the house to do it. I cried. I saw a movie where the dad died and another one where the mom died. I cried.
Yeah.
I'm a crier, bro.
Okay.
I can be touched.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Pause.
Yeah, so I think that, that's funny. But I think that you probably will cry, but it'll be a short cry. I think it'll be a short cry. I think it will. Because at the same time, I was just so surprised in your energy, man. All right, so look, any other phone calls or anything like that? Or
did I call? I did later on, like when we were on the way back to the studio, I called Brianna.
Okay.
And was on the phone with her.
Do you want to talk about how that came about? Because I have no clue who Brianna is.
I FaceTimed her. And I was like, damn, you're beautiful. Like, it was just like, and like, because I realized that I didn't appreciate, like, I appreciate people's beauty. Okay? Like, I appreciate beautiful women. And I realized that even the beautiful women who I have said, like, yo, she's bad, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful. I was like, yo, they are freaking beautiful.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was at a higher level of appreciation for the beauty.
And it's funny because
it's crazy.
Shrooms could be a thing and acid could not, and then it could be vice versa. Because one thing about the Shrooms, they let you see more of a beautiful aspect. The acid tends to lean towards details that's like, ew. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, when you look at animal stuff on Shrooms, it's kind of, you see the beauty in it. And this is a popular opinion. And acid, you just, man, I remember looking in the mirror, just seeing my face turn into a skeleton. And I saw scars that are healed up, but I see scars that are naked to our eye.
Yeah.
For the first time in years. And I was like, I didn't know that was still there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of interesting. How was she reacting? Did she know you were tripping?
I think I told her eventually.
Okay.
But she didn't know, like, at the actual moment, she didn't know.
She didn't know you were like at all? Okay. And so what did she say?
Because I say that stuff to her all the time.
Oh, good. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not nothing new, but it felt different to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang, man.
Yeah, it was crazy though.
And so,
wow, I look like a whole hoe. We just got to talk about Keisha.
Nah, man, it was a different type of beautiful for Brianna. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a beautiful as a human being. Period. That's it. We're gonna go with that.
No.
Oh, okay. No. All right. That's funny. He's a mug.
I'm probably going. I'm gonna try to marry Brianna. I'm not going.
Okay. All right.
Try.
All right. It's funny because
she's the only person I would get with after the money. That's
Okay,
yeah,
okay. I got
yeah.
you. Okay.
So if Keisha, we're assuming Keisha is not an option because of circumstance. We know the
Yeah.
circumstance. Y'all not new here.
Yeah, yeah, I know,
We
right?
know the circumstance.
Right.
That's why it's like a kind of like I'm always gonna be in love with her, but I know I can't hold on to that. Like yesterday was me letting that go, basically. So, yeah.
Dang,
But Brianna, she's probably the only person that could come to me after I've gotten money and be like, yeah, let's do this. And I'm going to be like, say less, I already bought you the house. Because I got a plan already. And my niggas know this. William Bowser got me. If I was to die, my team has the instruction from me to release all my music. Play up my death as much as they need to get shit popping, to get the money. Play it up as much as they need to.
Yeah.
Like, exaggerate it.
Yeah.
I don't care how they do it.
Right.
Just
right.
get to the money. Just get to the money.
Funny, yeah.
Exploit my death for the money. I don't care.
Yeah, you gave them permission to do that.
Yes, that's you have to do it. If you don't, I'm probably gonna haunt you.
Yeah.
But
Bro,
a million.
You just remind me of my coworker at work. We was at a dangerous power plant, and he said, "If I die, I'm gonna haunt the shit out of this place." I never heard nobody say that before, but I was like, that makes sense to me. He said, "If I die, I'm gonna haunt the shit out of this place." And he was one of the people that everybody knew was slow too. So his name was Chad. The nigga's name was Chad. That shit was funny as a mug.
So,
oh, man.
So, the plan is to go. The game plan: give $1 million to my grandmother, or pay off her mortgage and buy the land that her house is on. Give $1 million to my little brother.
I'm sorry.
Gonna laugh
Chad
at the name.
was funny.
Chad.
That was funny. But I just can't believe she laughed at that. That was funny. Wait, okay, so you gonna do what with the bread?
So either pay off my grandmother's mortgage and buy the land that she lives on and give it to her, so she will own the house and the land that it sits on. Give my brother enough money, if not $1 million, give him enough money to own a house and land of his own, so that he doesn't have to worry about that, and he could just, if he want to get married, he can get married, he can do whatever. And then the third is take care of Brianna. That's my three.
Dang.
Take care of my grandmother, my little brother, and Brianna.
Dang.
And after that, they can use the money for whatever they want. Will already said, we ain't gonna keep none of it. I was like, well, set up like a fatherless child. Set up a fatherless child. Something. Shut up. Something to pay somebody's college at an HBCU or like do something with the money.
I just listening to Will's voice. I can hear him say, "You know what? I said I wasn't gonna pay nothing. That was before my wife asked for a pool in the back."
I'm dead. Shut up.
That's Cap, Will. Come on now. But dang, man. So was it like a relief when Brianna actually picked up? Were you kind of like, "Oh my God, it's Brianna"? That's how I felt when I called Crystal, like when I was tripping.
Nah, cause like we be talking, like we FaceTime on a regular basis. So it was just good to see her though. It was good to like be in her company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's kind of what it was. It was just good to be in everybody's company. Everything like was vibrant. All the colors, all the colors were vibrant. Music was even more beautiful.
Yeah, man.
I heard the music better too.
Yeah.
I don't think I told you this, but as I was listening to music later, I realized, because I never pay attention to like rappers enunciating their words or anything like that. So I was listening to Drake, and I realized that he was enunciating everywhere. So like, if he was like, Gady niggas, the look, the verse, and even the hook. That's why every song sounds like Drake featuring Drake. but it doesn't sound like that when you listen to it.
Yeah.
When you listen to the song, it sound like gave these niggas the look, the verse, and even the hood. That's why every song sound like Drake featuring Drake.
Yeah.
But I heard every enunciation. I heard every end word, in phrase.
It's like you're hearing the original recording while he was in the studio.
I felt like I was in the studio.
Yeah, man. I remember listening to Meek Mill and how intense his raps are, and it's just hard to describe. It could get frustrating when you try to describe it. That's why I tell everybody just try it.
Yeah.
With a babysitter, but and Meek Mill, you just feel his pain, man. You don't feel like it's cap or nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different, man.
That's how I felt about Nav when I listened to Nav. Oh, snap.
And we listened to Nav on the way. And Nasty, I've been playing all freaking
That
since.
joint fire,
Nasty
bro.
is fire.
Nav is fucking amazing,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Nasty is fire, bro.
Yeah, I was listening to his music, and I was like, look at the way he floats. Like, nobody floats like him on every beat he chooses. Like, nobody does this. And then, like, certain things he says, like, it's like, bro, I could have heard this before from 5 different rappers, and it don't hit the same.
Yeah.
They don't hit the same. And that made me feel like another Drake lyric, because I live by Drake quotes, but another Drake lyric was, it ain't about who did it first, it's about who did it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's just what it is.
I want you to walk me through this, because I didn't see this. When we was at the studio back, I want you to tell me how was it when you walked in, because you're in a different dynamic. You're inside now, and I remember I could picture you going. So you went straight downstairs. What was it like, bro? Walk me down like it was a movie. You're telling.
Actually, when I first walked into the studio,
pass that moonshine if you don't mind. I appreciate it. You're staring at me. I'm sorry. Kind of like, really, Tyrone? You really gonna say no to me?
when I first walked into, he's an alcoholic still. It's like, no, when I first walked into the studio, I actually went to the dining room because Will was watching the anime. And so I walked in there and sat down and started watching the anime with him. And I was like, yo, these colors are vibrant as hell. Like, the purple, it wasn't a regular purple. It was like a light violet, vibrant purple. Red's vibrant.
Anime, I think, is one of the best things to
watch.
watch.
My God. And it actually looked like, it was Onyx Equinox. It looked like Avatar, Legend of Korra.
Okay.
But it was not a child show.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, I'm hip. I get you.
Yeah, it was not a child show at all. But I was like, yo, these colors are vibrant as hell. And Will was like, oh, yeah, you're high.
Dang.
But he was the only one who could tell.
Really?
Yeah.
So did you go downstairs into the session at all or not?
I went downstairs into the session, said what's up to Chico and Wayside. The colors down there were vibing as hell, too. Like, oh, man, you've seen the studio.
Yeah,
oh
I'm sure.
My God.
Yeah, that's a great place.
There, too.
Yeah.
You
probably like, it's beautiful, yeah.
And then I got to express the appreciation that I already felt for everybody.
Yeah.
I got to express it. Because Wayside was hungry. And I was like, well, what you want?
Which one is Wayside? I know, I should know this.
Wayside, light skin.
Okay. He cool guy. Okay, I know his name.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that.
I was like, bro, what you want? And he was like, nah, I ain't even gonna hit you like that. I was like, bro, what do you want?
Yeah.
Not what can you settle for?
You're right.
Because I know you're gonna try to settle for something.
Right.
So no, what do you want to eat?
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
If you could choose anything,
right?
He was like, some Chipotle sound good. I downloaded the Chipotle app. Was like, here, order whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I got it. Say less.
Yeah.
Like,
that's dope.
It was really a moment of, if anybody ever needs anything, just ask.
Dang.
Like, if I got it, we got it.
Dang.
Type stuff.
And who was in the studio?
Chico was the artist.
Okay.
And Chico's super cool too.
Yeah.
He was floating on that beat that he had too. Like, that joint was fire. But yeah,
Chico and Wayside.
Yeah, it was Chico and Wayside. And so I left to go get the food. And you know what I'm saying? As I was doing that,
Wow.
I think I was on the phone with somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because I was making sure you were able to drive, but it seemed like you were straight.
Yeah, I was good. I left and went and got the food.
How was it? Like, did you feel any different going inside? Or I know it's not probably like a different thing with COVID.
Not really. I didn't feel different again until I got in the shower.
Okay.
Later after the session, I got in the shower, and I was like, "Oh yeah." My trip. I felt like my symptoms were like delayed, when in reality it wasn't. It was just the after effects was still like it was still there.
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily delayed.
Yeah.
It might have lasted longer than we thought it would.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was more intense, so to speak, when I was in the shower.
Maybe that kind of jumped it too. Maybe the water jumps. I never been in a body of water, man. And it seemed like going to the beach and I was about to when I was with my man Juju. I was about to. I'm trying to make sure he's straight. Yeah. When I was with my man Juju some time ago, I should say. Yeah, I do. I got on like a chain and a necklace. Yeah. Actually, I should be wearing these more. So some time ago when I was with Juju, and I told you about the loops you were in.
Yeah.
We were in a loop. Man, I got to get Juju on this podcast one day. But I would force myself to go to the beach. So we called an Uber. It seemed like an hour and a half. We in the Uber laughing. Then he's like, no, this ain't right. This ain't the right time. Long story short, we just got freaked out and went back to the crib. We were in Airbnb. Dang. You know what I'm saying? But dang, that was my only time to go to the beach. But I got to do that next time, man.
Yeah, I think that was amazing because as I was in the shower, I showered. The water went from hot to cold. That's how long I was in the shower. I don't know how long it took.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how long it took.
Right.
I showered until the water went cold.
Because your concept of time is different when you look like that. You think it's like weed a little bit. It's like weed. It's like weed in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Even oh my goodness, even your songs. First of all, I want to ask you about this. You got to send me that song when it was 3 of them rapping, and Gino's voice is so fire. It was Gino.
Oh, the shit crazy freestyle.
And was that Waysides?
I think you like the one that came right after me and Gino, right?
Yeah.
So you like Low Key and Gino's.
Yes, man. What was the name of that song?
Shit Crazy Freestyle.
You gotta send that to me, man. Gino. This is what I think about Gino. The only thing he doesn't have to do, but he either had. Well, yeah, I think. And mind you, if he keeps in the same flow, I'm not comparing him to trap niggas. I'm comparing him to the Fabulouses, the J. Cole's, or the rappers. And the only thing he has to do is he has to just have a little bit more real-ish. A little bit more quotables is what I should say. Either that, if he's not going to do punchlines. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more quotables. Now, on that song, I heard him. But I didn't usually hear him on other songs. But on that song...
that was him rapping. He normally is singing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's normally making R&B and pop-ish records.
Okay. Because he said something so real that I felt about... I forgot what he said, but it was about once something this happens, there's no one there. There's something... I forgot, but it was... I was like, I don't remember Gino saying a quotable to me like that. That hit me like that.
Yeah, that's
and there's no disrespect to Gino. I'm a big fan.
That's on volume... Because that's coming out. Hold on real quick. That is on... I think it's on the Soul one. Yeah, that's on volume 4 of the I Don't Even Know For Real series. So that, if everything timeline goes according to plan, will drop on the 22nd of this month.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's just me being a fan, man. I'm just like, that's a selfish request on my part. But, man, if he did that with his voice, man, I could hear that whole album easily with that joint. And I think I don't know if he wants to punch, too. But if he does punches, too. But he did punch a little bit on that one, too. But
yeah, he can spit.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. And then a young nigga, too. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want that coming off wrong. Nothing like that. It's not no dissing like that. I like Gino. But anyway, all right. So let's see.
What's good, Les? Appreciate you, bro. Good to see you.
It was good.
We still got a link. I know we keep saying that, but it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
I want him on the part 2.
Okay.
Of the XJ Dub.
Okay. Yeah. And we could probably get some pretty big names too for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We kind of got the resources to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so your conclusion, like, what's your? I mean, we don't got to conclude the cast. Like that, but
in the end, oh well, let me go. Let me finish. I'll finish the shower story.
Okay, all right.
So as I'm in the shower, it's hot. It's in the shower. It's hot water, and that's when I start realizing things. And the biggest thing that happened while I was in that shower, I realized my purpose. I realized who I am, what I'm here for. So what happened was, I didn't get to meet. I hope when I do more, I get to meet the me before my mom died. Like, actually talk to him. But I got to see the kid that I was before my mom died. And if you would, bro, it was nothing but happiness. There was only a sliver of darkness, a sliver of anger or hate, and that was towards my father. But the light shined so bright that it was like it wasn't even there. It didn't even matter. I was a happy-go-lucky kid, 15 up to 16 years old. And then when my mom died, the darkness took over. And that's where the depression and breaking hearts, being an asshole, like, that's where all of that really kicked in. Was when that darkness took over when she died. But I got to see who I was before she died. And what that did for me was, it was like, I remember what it's like to be happy.
Yeah. Cause
y'all know, like, y'all not new. I be depressed as hell. Like, that's my vibes. That's who I am. That's just. But that's not who I truly am.
Even though, like,
that's what took over when the darkness took over.
Yeah, I feel you.
And so it's like I can get back to happiness. And what happened was, after I realized that, it was like the dominoes fell, and it was like, well, how do you get to be happy? You got to be who you truly are. Who are you? You're an artist. I know I make music. No, you're not just a singer, songwriter, rapper. You're an artist through and through. Your podcast, that's art. What you do at the studio aside from music, that's art. Like, the way you look, the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself outwardly, that's art. You're an artist. You're supposed to be showing your art everywhere in every way, not just in music. You're not showing us enough. You're not screaming loud enough.
You ever been to Cali? I'm sorry to interrupt.
Huh?
You ever been to Cali?
No, not yet.
You scream Cali to me.
I know. I can't wait to go out there too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go out there. And so it was like, you're an artist through and through. That's who you are. That's what you're supposed to be. And what you need to do now is take all of the inner conflict that you ever feel and you're having and express it outwardly. Use your body to tell that story. That's how you'll get more attention. That's how you'll catch more eyes, and people will really listen to what you have to offer them, and it will help them in their lives, right? So that's where this came from. That's where the red came from. The red, for those who don't know, I'm about to start releasing music as 1602. And the plan initially was to stop releasing music as Austin Toles and just do 1602. What's 1602? February 16th. That's when my mom died. Other places, they go by day, month, year. We go by month, day, year. But other places, they go by month, day, year. So the day is the 16th. The month is February 02. So 1602. February 16th when my mom died. I'm not just 1602, so I can't just release music as 1602. I'm not just Austin Toles, so I can't just release music as Austin Toles. They are one and the same. Yeah. They're all the same person. And so, outwardly, what I'm expressing, so the 1602 is the dark. Is the darkness that took over the light. But the light is fighting back now. I'm going to be happy. Yeah. So, This
Dang.
red hair is to express and to show and to give light to the darkness, along with the tattoo I'm gonna get, the tattoos I'm gonna get on my hands, and other tattoos that I'm gonna get to express the art. But that's 1602. The reason that this is lighter is blonde and the beard is blonde and it's more blonde than red is because the light needs to outshine the darkness. That's the story that has to be told. That's the end goal, is for the light to outshine the darkness, to give nothing but love and happiness.
Yeah.
But understand that it's okay to have some darkness. That's not what defines you.
Yeah.
So I am one and the same. So there will be a whole transformation over the next couple weeks of everything.
You know what's interesting, man, about shrooms, man? If you think about where they come from, they're just dried up, literal shrooms, dried up. They're not altered by humans, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you first, because I have a theory on this. What do you think, knowing that, because acid is like synthetic shrooms, and they get a little spicy, like Coke type stuff on it. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think, knowing shrooms is something that you can pick up from the ground? Ultimately, and there are what they call mycologists, doctors that study mushrooms that are literally able to walk through a forest and say, oh, that's one. That's one. That's one. Shout out to, oh, man, what's his name? Darn it, I forgot his name. But his brother died young. But anyway, what do you feel knowing that that these are natural stuff you could pick up that the earth gives? What do you feel?
To me, so here's how I feel about it. To me, that just reinforces the fact that I don't have anything to worry about. Like, I have more to worry about with a weed pen than I do with shrooms.
Why you say, elaborate on that, please?
Because of it's natural. It's not chemically altered.
Oh, you talking about like the
it comes from the earth. So, like, the fact that people have been doing this for centuries,
absolutely,
right? And it's not like these people have a history of getting any negative health effects from the shrooms themselves.
Right.
Like, your lifestyle can determine if you get health problems.
Exactly.
But it's not coming from the shrooms. Whereas, okay, coke or crack, that can I can get addicted to that. Cigarettes, because of the nicotine, the chemical that's introduced into the process. You can get addicted to that.
You talking, bro.
But there's no chemically introduced thing from humans to addict you to shrooms.
Facts.
And what that, to me, helps me see, and based on like how the research of shrooms got shut down so abruptly when it seemed like it could interfere with the pockets of big pharmacy. Like, when that happened, when I heard about that, and how that got shut down, and that's a fact too. All weed is pretty much laced nowadays. But when I heard about that, I was like, okay, so shrooms is probably one of the safest drugs you could take. It's not a drug. It's a plant. Like, to be honest, like, you don't overdose on shrooms.
Right.
The fact that they don't register on a drug test speaks to the fact itself that it's natural.
Real quick, Austin, I want to tell Cash Rules Les, hey, bro, tell me where you from, and like, find me on Instagram, because I want to talk to you about something after this. So
he's
please.
From right here.
Oh, really?
He from right here in Maryland.
Word?
Yeah, that's my boy.
I ain't know that.
Yeah. That's why I want him on part 2 of the
Oh, word. Yo, find me, just message me so I can get your contacts.
His Instagram's in the bio.
Find me.
It's in the bio.
But I'm glad you touched on this, because they are natural chemicals that they can't test for. Same for acid. They can't test for acid. You know what I'm saying? And there's never, I think, one, well, actually, I'm going to be safe and say one. But I want to say no one has ever, even on acid, there's never been a death from ODing on acid. It's impossible, because it's just like taking a vitamin. Other than shrooms, obviously, it's like food poison. But literally, just like there's no way that you could overdose on a vitamin. You just piss it out. You can't overdose on the vitamins. No one has ever overdosed on or died from acid. Now, someone has died as a result of taking acid and running out to the streets thinking they saw stuff that they didn't see.
Yeah.
But the chemical itself has never killed anybody
Yeah.
like coke has, like heroin has, and all that stuff.
It's like if
Ecstasy.
you're responsible about how you take it, meaning you have somebody there, for example, like a babysitter, like Ty was for me. Like if you have somebody there, or if you are not taking too much where you don't have like control of your senses. Like for me, 3.5 of shrooms was nothing. Like I was in complete control the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't tempted to try and fly or nothing like that.
Yeah, he drove to Chipotle, guys.
Yeah, I literally drove to Chipotle. Like, so stuff like that, like then you're good. But if you're irresponsible, you could still be irresponsible even with something that is not necessarily going to kill you itself. You can still be an irresponsible person and end up dying. Yeah. But it's not going to come from that plant.
Yeah, exactly, man. And so it's like what I was thinking about, and I read this from a book. It was called Mike, and I completely agree. Hold up, let me see something real quick. Oh, this was the theory from Michael Pollan. The book was called How to Change Your Mind. All right, Michael Pollan, you can look it up. He had an interview on Joe Rogan about DMT. This is like a 50-something-year-old white guy, right? Mm-hmm. And yeah, I feel you, Shawnees. But the 50-something-year-old white guy was on Joe Rogan, and watching him explain DMT, I was like, why the heck this old motherfucker? He wasn't talking about his old experience. He was talking about recently. Mm-hmm. And he wrote a book on it. He didn't even plan on writing a book on it. He's a doctor. He has a PhD. He's a literal doctor. Mm-hmm. And he risked his medical reputation leaving that to talk about shrooms and acid. And he ended up traveling to South Brazil or something like that, where they originate the ayahuasca, which is juice. It's leaves, but they turn it into a tea. And they have 13-hour trips off of tea.
When are we going there?
I know. You know what?
Trip?
I'm going to be honest with you. Check this out. My plug that was before she went off to save like polar bears or whatever like that, because that's what it led her to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She went there, and she used to live in D.C. And it was a high rise. So I used to get my stuff from her. I'll make sure I'm not dry snitching too much. And she was amazing to talk to. And I am still a witness at this point. Every time I went in there, I was like, why are you so nice? You know, and I would just sit, and I was just there to pick up the stuff. I didn't know her. Yeah. I was just there to pick up the stuff. We always used to talk a long time. And it wasn't even me. It was like she was willing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So one time she hit me up and said she not going to be there no more. She's trying to, like, save some bears or something like that. So I said, hey, do your thing. But anyway, she went there to South Brazil. Mm-hmm. She personally tried it. She said it's just like what they say in the books. That it lasts for hours and hours. So look, back to my theory on the mushrooms. Yeah. This is what I think. Knowing that they're natural, this is what I think. Check this out. And I got this theory from Michael Pollan. Defense mechanism is what they are. Just like, because I used to say, well, if they're from the earth, then it must be cool with like God. But there's poison ivy that grows naturally, right? And obviously that's bad for us. And so what if shrooms is just like a type of poison, but it just benefits us and it's a defense mechanism? And the reason why I say that is because when we take them, we appreciate life so much more that we don't want to destroy the earth. Mm-hmm. And so the shrooms are sending that out to us to like, give him this so he'll leave us alone type of thing.
Like a mother nature,
like mother
protecting
nature
herself.
Yes.
Through us. Like, look, listen, try this. You'll see. Like, I love you. I'm here for you. Take care of me.
I think that's very plausible. And when you do enough,
crazy.
It looks like they're worshiping you. The trees, and they really are if you look at it a certain way. The trees are there to do a job, and they don't do their job. They don't never do their job. They never call in sick. Yeah. The trees never say, I'm not feel like giving these niggas oxygen today, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so when you do a little bit more tripping, I'm telling you, Austin, I cannot wait. And this is documented, and I want us to document when it happens. It looks like the plants are just doing this, like we're here for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It makes you want to protect them.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's like a defense mechanism, man.
That's interesting. I can't wait to go to the next level for me.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
I know we gonna do the jaunt when you get back. We gonna experience that. That's gonna be fire.
Yeah. And I'm trying to see if my man's where I'm going. My man's is the plug. So I'm trying to see if he has the big guy down there. And so if we do that, we're gonna come back and say, yeah, your grandma, all right. She said, stop fucking up the sweet potato pie. You know, we gonna be on some other issue. We gonna come back and tell niggas what their family say. Your cousin, he forgive you, like the money he took. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, cause that joint is the one that sent me. Like it was the first time I saw my body.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, just like I told you before, and you got to experience that. I'm telling you, you're gonna say the same thing. You're gonna be like, it's no, like, this is, you're going to say, this is BS.
Yeah.
And so.
I definitely, like, I hit you up, and I told other people, too. I was like, I get it now. I get what Ty was talking about. Like, and this is just off of an introductory trip. I was like, I get it now.
Yeah, exactly, man.
That joint was amazing.
And it's not just me, man. When people go on YouTube and they look up other people, they have the same thoughts. You got some simulations. You got pretty too. You got Psych Substances, I think is the channel, or Psychedelic Substances or something like that. He's a cool little white guy. And he does a simulation of how acid looks. And so he starts off just talking with his friends, and he has the screen move very slowly, just like when you trip. It's so realistic. I'm going to link you to it.
Okay.
So you know what to expect. But his mouth starts getting longer, and then it comes back. And I'm like, perfectly done. Like, that's exactly what you see. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But it's not in a scary way. It's in a like, wow. You know what I'm saying? This is how high I was one day. I think I told you this. I jumped on the sink, looked at my reflection, and I saw through my eyes, and I wanted to see how many of me's I could have seen through the mirror. And I ended up being this close to the joint. But I'm on the sink. And then I was like, Tyrone, if somebody walks in right now, you look OD wild. It is what it is. When I was out in the rain with a cup of water, that's when I knew it was over. Out in the rain with a cup of water. Horrifying. Yeah, I had a horrifying trip. I did. I mean, see, this is why I knew you were like a loving person, man, because when I tried shrooms in my apartment, and that's why it's good to be somewhere you know nobody gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know who was coming at any moment.
Yeah.
I was playing guitar, and I couldn't play guitar because the science was so perfectly beautiful. I said, there's no way. I said, I got to hold this note down as I strike it at the same time. I said, and I'm able to do that? It was fucking me up.
Yeah.
And so after I got up from that, I'm still tripping off shrooms. I was like, man, I hope nothing scary happens, which is the worst thing to say. Just like in a dream. As soon as I said that, I heard, ah! I was like, F you! I went to sleep. I forced myself to go to sleep. I said, I'm going to sleep. I'm not doing this. I said, that's effed up. I heard a woman screaming as soon as, it wasn't a real woman. It was the shrooms.
Dang.
As soon as I said, hope nothing scary happens, ah! I was like, oh my God, man. And I went to sleep, and I tripped in my dream. But the dreams were, man, it was scary, bro. It was nothing I could do. I was following this guy around, and it was so real. Just like kind of, like Shawnee was telling me earlier, it like seemed like she was there. I was there watching him. He was robbing people back to back.
Dang.
He was robbing people, and he turned and looked at me, looking at him.
Yeah.
Like he's robbing people, and he says, boom, and I was like, and I woke up. It was so scary. I woke up.
Bro, your heart was probably racing when you woke up.
But that was the only time out of the 40 plus trips I had. You know what I'm saying?
That was the one bad one.
That was the one bad one, man. Other than that, you ain't gonna see freaking Freddy Krueger is not gonna come out of nowhere. No, it plays on what you already see. So Freddy Krueger is not gonna be popping out the wall.
Yeah.
I remember when I thought Vegeta was gonna be running towards me trying to fight. I was like, I'm not just trying to do this. And my man was trying to psych me out.
Yeah.
But no. It plays on everything that is physically there. It plays on. But you got to watch Avengers while you tripping. And you got to play a video game like Super Smash Brothers. I want to talk about this briefly.
I probably want to play Mario Kart.
It don't matter.
Yeah, Mario Kart.
It don't matter.
Mario Kart.
When you throw a shell in Mario Kart, it's going to look like you're seeing it. When I played Super Smash Brothers, I'm not lying, Austin. It was beautiful. I had Star Fox fighting in my living room, bro. That's how real it was. Really, man.
Dope.
We did it for hours and hours, me and my homeboy, Jared. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't going to lie, man. It's a lot of fun to be had. Anybody that's willing, man, I really think y'all should try it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Responsibly. I'm sorry that, like, some people might say, Tyrone, you could watch who you suggested to. If you're like 14 or something like that, I wouldn't really suggest it. But as an adult, I'm going to just say officially in a legal country, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I even got to say that. I just feel paranoid about that. But yeah.
Do drugs.
Yeah, so yeah, and Amsterdam has like a drink with the shrooms attached to it. So anyway.
So yeah, Sharnice said the first time she had it was in tea. So what did she do? You just used the shrooms as tea leaves? Zero Samus.
That's funny. And I remember I was watching like and I'm gonna wait for an answer. I was watching Solange video, and I was like, this is some Illuminati stuff. When you watch stuff on shrooms, like people stuff, real life people, you like they know something because it makes too much sense with it. So I don't know, man. Like I don't know, man. That just freaked me out.
I'm a very big proponent of doing drugs.
We gotta do a weekend. Bro. Like Friday, but we know we don't got nothing to do.
I have to do the acid. I need us to get a Saturday morning.
Yes.
And do the acid.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Yeah, man. For sure.
Because I'm not trying to be up all night on it.
No.
I want to do it during the day.
Oh, okay. All right. But you'll kind of get your energy at night.
That's fine.
Okay.
I just don't want to be like stuck to where I can't function at night. But I'm just like.
Okay. So
I want the height of it to be during the day.
Great job. Okay. Good thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. The best time to do trip on acid is around 4 or 5 in the morning. I don't care if you're dead tired. You will not be tired once you hit the tab. And it's amazing what the body can do. Because I'm like, how the hell am I not tired? You know what I'm saying? Ate some, drunk some.
Sure, I ate mine like plain the first time. I had a Pepsi with me because, but. Because you already know what I'm on.
Yeah, man. Like,
you know what I'm on. You know my vibes.
He going to show me some Black Mirror. My first time tripping with him. And I never seen Black Mirror, so I didn't know how it was. And it was it's a dark show. And I was like, why the hell would you show me this today? He showed me the Black Mirror episode. He showed me the Black Mirror episode when it was the kid. Apparently, he was watching child porn. And so someone caught him watching child porn. And so they blackmailed him throughout the whole episode. They was making him do crazy stuff like pick up this cake from this store, then go ahead and drop it off here. And check this out. It was a great episode. The guy that caught the kid watching child porn, he had a pool of people he caught doing stuff. And he was making them do stuff together. So he had the kid drop off the cake to a dude that he caught cheating on his wife that was blackmailing. And he told the dude, wait for this cake. And he had them rob a bank together. It was a great Black Mirror. But I was so sad. And then he gonna show me this love story on Black Mirror. And I just was balling. I was balling, man. But anyway.
Yeah.
It was a great purge, man. I look forward to your 7-gram joint.
Yeah, I told to connect next week.
Okay.
I think I said next week. I said within a week or two to have 14 available. Word up. Yeah. I wanted to tell her ahead of time to make sure she could actually have the amount necessary.
Yeah.
But I'm probably gonna end up just buying every week, whether I do them every week or not.
Yeah.
Like
they're not always available, man. They're not always available.
I know. That's why I'm gonna get them while they are.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna get them while they are, even if I don't take them at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm going to always be able to be like, I can go to my stash.
Right. Good for you, man. we do is we start early in the morning. When you walk outside, cold weather is not going to matter.
Yeah, he told us about him calling you crying.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And how she ain't save it. I don't know how she ain't save the voice memos. I'll talk to her about this. If I would be playing them live right now. I was telling her exactly what I was feeling. I was saying, Crystal, do you know how much I must love you if I'm calling you and your voice gives me comfort? And she was so nice. She was just like, yeah, good point. I never thought about that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I did do that. But I think she lost the voice memos. Honestly, I thought she always was mad at me and she got rid of them for some reason. I don't know why I thought that.
She probably did. She emotional.
She probably did. I'm like, why did you get rid of that? But yeah, I know we just getting here. But all right, so what would you suggest for people to expect? No, you already got the expectations. But what do you want to just tell people in general about your trip and what they should think about before tripping?
Be prepared to accept reality. And when I say reality, I mean your reality. The reality that we all tell ourselves, but we also talk ourselves out of believing. Yes. Be prepared to not have a choice but to accept that.
Yes.
Now, you need to accept it. It was easy for me. I knew I wanted shrooms. I know who I am. Like, I could tell you who I was before shrooms. Not in the truest sense like I can now, but I could tell you, like, if shrooms were going to tell me that I was an asshole, I'm 100% prepared to be like, I know. And you have to be able to accept who you are, what you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's how I know. I almost believe I can almost always have a good trip. I truly believe that I could go through my entire life tripping and never have a bad trip. As long as I stay honest, as long as I stay the honest person that I am now, I feel like I can always have a good trip every time.
You're not the only one. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about there's people that say they don't believe in bad trips, man.
Yeah.
It's denial.
That would be me. Like,
yeah.
I believe it because you told me and I trust you.
Yeah.
But I personally, and your brother said the same thing too, because I think he had a bad one.
Yeah.
But, bro, me personally, I don't think that I will ever have a bad trip.
Yeah. Yeah, and even though my brother wasn't able to see the visuals, I remember I was crying right next to him because acid makes you think of more metaphors than what you really regularly think of. And I was right next to my brother, and we were watching the sunrise together. And I said, "You don't see that?" I said, "Like the visuals." Like he said, "I can't see anything," and I started crying because I was like, "Dang, there's so much that I see the benefit of, and he's just not seeing it." And I said, "And we're right in the same position." I said, "How sad how that some people could see how important this is." It was just a metaphor I cooked up in my mind, but it could be applicable. But yeah, I don't believe in bad trips. Even my brother said it wasn't a bad trip. He just asked himself endless questions, and he learned some stuff. He learned some stuff. It was some weird questions, but he learned some stuff, and you will learn something about yourself.
You know what we need to do, and this is what I plan on doing. Both by myself, but what I want to do, what I think we should do together, is write a song while we tripping. Actually, create a song.
Okay, that's a good one. This is a good one, and I'm gonna touch on this subject. All right, and I'm gonna touch on one more subject after this. But I tried writing a rap, and I wrote maybe 8 bars before it was just too much because. As I was thinking of metaphors, I was thinking of real life philosophies. Like, what if whole time that was there on purpose? So I wrote a rap where I was like, it was on some Lupe stuff when I was like, and if the sound is your ears, the drums is your knees, and the thing is your thing, and if the drums miss the snare, that's when you like. I was kind of deep with it, but it got too deep. Like, hold on, what if that really was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I couldn't finish that joint. But if I do a love song, that was a rap. I could do it. Oh my God! I want to
do a song.
Oh my God! Like, we could do that.
Like we could almost freestyle the whole song. Like, of course. And listen, people, this is just we accept our place in life, so we know we're gonna document every single trip that we do. We have to. I feel like we have to.
We have to.
We have to. So that song one, when we do a song, whether it's a fail or a success.
Oh no, it's gonna be entertaining.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Y'all gonna be y'all gonna love that. Y'all just wait and see. And we documented my previous trip. So within next couple weeks, y'all will get that on this channel as well. Well, on the Austin Toles Network.
Yes. Please subscribe to the Austin Toles Network, man. Full support there. All right. So one more thing I want to say, and I'm seriously, man. I think that as artists, we can't, in my opinion, we can't talk about it too much because I think that there's a thing against it, man. I think about this crew called the Zombies or whatever. I saw them on the Breakfast Club. It was like Zombies or something like that, and they talked about it, and I just ain't never see them again.
Ooh, okay.
And I just think there's a thing against it still going on.
Huh.
Right now on the West Coast, they're fighting to make shrooms a Schedule 2 drug as opposed to Schedule 1, which is the worst one. But like, I wouldn't bring it to, like, I wouldn't be known as the shroom people. Yeah. I think there's something like in the, like, when I say something, I mean society is against that.
Industry, society.
Yeah, and I don't want us to hold us back from that.
Yeah, no bull. You know what's crazy is I thought about that too. Because I thought about, once again, how they shut down the research of it. Yeah. So I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all might not get as much shroom content as I thought, but.
And by the way, fun fact, the president, I forgot, the president in the 60s, his theme song, he wanted the Beatles to do after he tripped. He knew the Beatles were involved in psychedelics. It was, and he, after he did it, he asked him to make a song based on his experience. And the song was, guess what? Come Together. It was the song the president used for his campaign. Come Together. It was written by the Beatles after he tripped. That should tell you how beautiful that tripping. You can look this up. It's not this ain't no conspiracy stuff. It's a fact. Like, I'm just gonna. I want to get the president's name real quick.
While he's doing that, while y'all are here, please, everybody who's commenting, please like the video, and share the video as well. If y'all could, please, it helps us tremendously. So if all y'all could do that for us, I'm gonna sit here and wait for the likes to show up. Oh, there's one. I love you, whoever you are. Thank you for your support.
English rock band written by John Lennon and Beatles. Yeah, but what presidential campaign was it? And this is a fact, guys. And I was like, that is so fitting. Which year was that? Okay, hold on. Come Together.
Oh, y'all are amazing. I love y'all so much. Thank you.
Timothy Leary, you bastard.
Y'all are amazing.
It was for Ronald Reagan.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no. It was Timothy. Okay. I'm going to end with this. Because I want to wrap this up. Timothy Leary ran for governor over Ronald Reagan. The thing about Timothy Leary is he effed up. Timothy Leary, he was too expressive about the shrooms. He wasn't weaning the people into the experience. He was gun-ho. He is the one that asked the Beatles to watch the Come Together video.
That's crazy.
Oh my God, y'all gave us 4 likes.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes all you gotta do is ask, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I apprate that, guys.
I love y'all,
as it is. Thank you so much, guys. But all right, other than that, man, look, we're gonna keep this short and sweet. There's gonna be more coming up. Y'all are so sweet. I really appreciate everybody's time. I just want to make sure I emphasize that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for sure. Like, y'all gotta know.
And we're gonna talk about marketing pretty soon, and I'm gonna ask my brother about it. But we're gonna push this in several different ways because we want more people to hear it and change their lives for the better through either company with misery or through motivation.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. And we definitely here to give y'all both of those.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we lay our lives bare pretty much. Like,
yeah, man.
We're very transparent on where it's never spoken.
Word up. Yeah, only time I really hold my tongue is when I protect like other people.
Yeah.
Like it's not me.
Yeah.
I don't give a F. I talk about with prostitutes and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, we've took down a whole video out of respect of protecting the person. That was one of our best podcasts.
Our favorite podcast we had to take down because for religious reasons, the girl said that it was best that we couldn't keep it up. So anyway, we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
And our future endeavors. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Any last words, Austin?
Nah, man. Just do drugs and check out my music.
Hey, y'all heard it, man. All right, Words Never Spoken, episode 24.
Oh, thank you for 114 subs. We surpassed 100 subs.
114 subscribers, yeah.
So thank y'all.
That's what's up. This is Words Never Spoken. We'll see y'all next week. I'm at Tied Up, and yeah, but that's it. We'll holler at y'all guys.
Wow.
Be safe out in these streets.